Hello, this is Drei from Drei Analysis, and as if you can hear, I am like in an open area. It's because I am in the school. It's in my school actually. Let's see. I'm in a like a garden area, and I decided to record this in this place because I was slow on time when I was at home, but now I really don't have anything to do for the morning, and so I decided to record the game. I also used a voucher to connect to a near Wi-Fi hotspot, so I guess things like that could really be useful sometimes. So we're gonna look at the game and we're gonna analyze it. I played white pieces here. It's not my best game, to be honest. I was playing this last night and I was just trying to push to like let's say mm, 2200, and I guess it kind of can I say it worked? Because I did win the game, even though I was kind of losing, like -1, minus 1 or -2, things like that. So I don't know, really a tough game for me. But I played very great, as you can see, a brilliant move. And because of that, we're gonna look at the game right now. E4 and now B6. Already not my cup of tea, but this is very playable. D4, bishop B7, and knight C3, E6, and bishop D3. Knight F6, the last book move because I now played knight F3. Knight GE2 is the preferred line here, and after bishop B4, I played bishop to D2, which is a blunder. Here I was playing very fast, like very fast. If you could see that I played this in just 1 second and I realized that it should just be taken, so that's definitely my bad right there. Bishop d2, bishop takes c3, and after bishop takes, knight takes, and bishop takes e4, bishop takes e4. Here I could have played something like bishop to b4, but it's really dubious, especially the knight is in the center. I want to eliminate that, extract that quickly. So bishop e4, now queen to e2, and bishop d5. I would have personally gone back, but here d5 is said by this engine. I don't know what would the strong engine would say here. But I played h4, trying to create counterplay, queen to f6, now h5. I'm just trying to create counterplay. Even if I remove the knight here, it would have been nonetheless worthless. But the best move is actually rook h3, trying to uplift the rook, and so that when the bishop takes the knight, the rook is also helping out. And I could take with the queen, and if the queen takes, I can play rook takes. I'm just down a pawn, but I'm not very losing, so I can still play that, and it's still very playable. So bishop takes as he neutralizes my attack. G takes f3, and now d5. The only move that works here in this position, especially if you would look at this knight c6, there is d5. I've also looked at this when I was calculating. Knight to d4, queen to d3, and now e5. Bishop takes d4, he takes d4, and now queen to e4 check, queen to e7, and castling queenside. Here it's a very how can I say this? Equal position, very equal. Even though my pawn is kind of messed up, it's very equal. Said by the engine. So d5, casting queenside, and knight to d7. A mistake because apparently I could play bishop to d2 and maybe reroute the bishop to the king side and attack that king side. Because I have that h5 pawn just waiting for me to push it. So yeah, queen to b5, now a6, kicking out the queen. Queen to c6, trying to force something else, and now rook a7. I knew this was kind of dubious from the get-go because I would not play this. I would play like something rook c8 or casting queenside. Oh my gosh, that's kind of also surprising. But I guess after queen to check, there's just knight b8, and there's no really follow up. Queen's just trapped. So casting queenside. But I want to see what this does do. I rook h1. Okay, I played rook h3, which is a miss. I should play bishop d2 again, trying to create counterplay so that h6 could be met something by bishop takes h6 later. I think that's the idea. I really know. Queen e7, a miss again, as king to d8. Now that's really hard to find. I'm back in my classroom. Wait lang, nag-record ako. I left the place where I was in because there was people who were right beside me and they were watching Facebook Reels or Facebook videos. So let's continue. King to d8 is the best move. It's hard to find because the rook is stuck in a7, and I guess to support the rook you must need to put your king to b8. And because you can't castle king side, because look at the rook, it's just there waiting for the king to castle. So queen to d7 is a miss, and king to d8 is the best move. I played rook g1, anticipating casting king side, and now casting king side. I missed at a3. I should play bishop d2 again. So I guess the idea of bishop to d2 here is that, pardon for my noisy classmates, but the idea of bishop to d7 is that after d8, bishop h6, g6, king to b1. Wait, king to b1? That's one of the best moves, I guess. Getting out of the x-ray is also nice, but you could also play bishop to f4. And the c7 pawn is a clear weakness, as I have a dark squared bishop. So I guess that's very nice. I did not play that. I played a3. I don't know what I was thinking now. Knight b8. I said to myself like, my gosh, my attack has gone. Queen to a4, and now queen to f6. I certainly was not expecting this. Expecting to queen to d7 because you're up a pawn. Of course, you want to trade pieces, so something like that. Now I played this to d2. b5. Weird move, nonetheless. The best move here is to play rook c8, trying to push the pawn. Queen to b4, queen to f5, and here can you find the brilliant move. I'll give you like 6 seconds. Now I have a special guest. Hey, Cody. Dito ka. Come on. I'm gonna look at the screen. Ayun. Can you find the brilliant move?
Queen takes rook.
For real?
Yes, sir.
Ayun mo, naka-video ka.
Yes nga, yes.
Mali. Kasi after queen takes rook, there is no follow-up. After king takes f8, wala ka nang gagawin.
I mean, sabi ko
The best move!
bishop.
Mali. Rook takes g7.
Basically, fucking.
Look at that, rook takes g7. Why is rook takes g7? The best move. First of all, if you take the rook, which is kind of forced, because if you don't take the rook, it's there's mate here. So you are clearly forced to take the rook, and after king takes g7, rook g3, king to h8 is also getting mated. But the clear variation here is that after king to f6, there's rook takes h8, and clearly there's something like bishop to g5, and queen takes, and then queen to g7. Well, you could also play something like, first say, bishop here, and after queen to takes g5, king takes g5, knight to d7 is actually the best move. Not taking the rook, but to play knight to d7. But it's still very winning if you think about it. I would have personally gone that line because this is just very easy for me. As there's rook g7, h6, and now rook f4 check. Queen to g7, queen to e7. And the knight is getting attacked, so you gotta defend it. c6, rook g4 check, king h7, rook to g6. Which is a great idea, actually. Like, if you take the rook, it's gonna be mate. So you can't really take the rook. And after king to h7, there's rook takes e6, and c5, d takes e5, and clearly very, very winning. And that's it for Jade's analysis. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed the open play setting and the noisy background. And I will see you in the next video. Ciao, everybody.